Welcome back. In this short video, I will go over the question, what do my benefits cover in terms of mental health therapy? So this question starts with it depends, because each workplace and each benefits plan is going to cover different things. So it's not one plan across the board, and so it will really depend on what your package includes. However, there are some general things to usually look for. So one might be, is there a specific amount of coverage listed? So does the benefit package cover a certain amount of sessions for counseling or therapy, or a certain amount of funding towards therapy? So it might be, a lump sum of $300 coverage, or it might be up to 8 sessions covered. Most commonly, a benefits packages will cover what's called short-term therapy. So they typically cover anywhere from maybe 2 to 8 sessions. So that's something to keep in mind, but it will vary depending on your benefits. The other thing might be the types of counseling covered. So you might have a lump sum towards mental health therapy. However, you might also have access to financial counseling, career counseling, family or relationship counseling, or other types of counseling on top of that mental health therapy. So that might be something to look at as well. And then another thing might be types of providers covered. So perhaps it lists that it needs to be a psychologist that you are seeking these services from, or else perhaps it lists a psychotherapist, one of these registered providers who would have completed school in therapy, or perhaps it doesn't list anyone, but most often it will list that it should be from a mental health therapist who's regulated in the province in which you're in. And that will change how much money that it will cost if you are paying out of pocket. So for some of it, so something to keep in mind, or who you want to connect with. And then also whether it's preferred provider or whether they're recommending that you find your own therapist and then submit a claim or receipt afterwards. So that might differ. If it's a preferred provider, that means that your workplace has potentially a contract with a place that offers therapy and that you would be connected with someone through there. Versus if that's not the case, then it would be up to you to find a therapist. And in another one of the videos, I will go over how to go about doing that, where to look. So these are all things that you might want to look into and be aware of before starting therapy sessions, just to be aware of how many sessions do I have access to, when might I have to pay out of pocket if I want to keep going to this therapist, or what type of therapist might be most appropriate for me. So those are all different things to look into. I hope this was helpful. Please use the other videos or speak with your healthcare provider with any other questions. Keep taking care of yourself and have a nice day.